Hi everyone, it's Tish with Naptime Creations. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these pretty pendants with real dried flowers. So let's jump in and get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is measure out your resin. Today I'm going to be using liquid diamonds casting resin, and this is a 2-to-1 ratio. And these are going to be poured in 2 different days. So the first layer I'm going to be doing 6 ounces of resin. So that was 2 ounces of my part B and 4 ounces of my part A. And you have a few different options when using real dried flowers. Mine I just pressed in between 2 big books and let them dry out on their own for about a month, about 4 weeks. There's also silica gel you can use, or you could even buy a press and dry them out yourself in the microwave. So here's my resin. I had mixed that up for 5 minutes, and I'm just pouring it in these 2 little cups, and I'm going to let it sit for 30 minutes so the bubbles pop on their own. So here it is about 30 minutes later, and you could see all the bubbles kind of migrated to the center of the cup. And I got this mold and these cups off of BB Craft. They're awesome little reusable cups for your resin, and this mold is perfect for making pendants. These I'm actually going to turn into kind of like a rearview mirror decoration for your car. I think that would be really cool. I'll link all the information where you can get these from BB Craft down below in the description. So my new favorite way to pop bubbles is actually rubbing alcohol. So this is just 91% rubbing alcohol, and check it out. If you spray it on the bubbles, I know it's kind of hard to see because it's clear resin, it'll pop the bubbles just super easy. So here are my flowers. These are just little roses that I had dried out. Like I said, I just pressed them in between 2 big books, and I just let them dry for honestly like a month. And I'm just going to set them right on top of the resin there. I have some pansies, and I have some more pansies and another little rose that I'll do in this bottom one right here. So on this guy, you see how it had a little bit of like a water spot on it? I'm going to cut that off with some scissors. See, I snipped that part right off, and I'm just going to stick it right on top of the resin here. So what I'm going to do is let these dry for 24 hours, and then we will pour the second layer, or the backing, I guess you could call it. So the molds are only filled up about halfway, and I'm just going to submerge these flowers under the resin so they're nice and in there. And here we are. It's the next day. I'm going to be using this Ripe Plum pigment by Primal Flow Paint for the pansies, and then this beautiful Red Jubilee holographic glitter from Laura's Art Corner for the roses. I'm just going to mix up my pigment here, and this is all liquid diamonds. I measured it out off camera just because I didn't want to include it and kind of, double show you guys everything. But just like at the beginning of the video, I actually made 9 ounces because I was working on another project as well. So I did 3 ounces of my part B, 6 ounces of my part A, let it mixed it for 5 minutes, and then I'm adding my pigments in my little cups here. But look at how pretty that red glitter is. It's so gorgeous. And glitter, there's no real rule on how much, you can add as much as you want. So I really added a lot of glitter to this one because I didn't want it to be transparent at all on the back of the rose, and you'll see when we demold them. So I'm just going to give that a good mix and go in and pour the red on top of my roses and the purple on top of my pansies. Pretty simple and easy. And I also let these ones sit for 30 minutes before I poured them. And the liquid diamonds is very fluid. It's almost like a water consistency. I know I say that every time, but even after letting it sit in the cup for 30 minutes, there was it wasn't getting warm at all or anything. I don't know how long the working time is, but I've worked it for 90 minutes and it still wasn't getting warm. So it's a really nice resin for if you need a long working time. I needed a little bit more of the red for the bottom little pendant here. So I'm just made a little bit more of the red glitter, and I'm going to cover this up with an upside down storage tote and let it dry for 24 hours, and we'll be ready to demold it. And I didn't even need to go in and pop the bubbles on these, which was nice. They had all popped on their own. I didn't have to spray it with alcohol. And here we are. They're all dry. It's 24 hours later. Let's go in and demold them and see how they turned out. Look at that pretty ripe plum pigment. I was so happy with this one, and the roses turned out really awesome too. I love that red glitter. It's so pretty. I think these will be really cool, like hanging from a rear view mirror in your car, or you could even turn them into necklaces or keychains, I think would be really fun. What I'm going to do is just take some fishing line and kind of string it through, and you could add beads to it if you wanted to make it really, really fun, and you could just really customize it any way you want to. Here they are close up. This one I'm going to keep for myself because I just love that little rosebud. It's so pretty. And I'll show you here. I put the little twine through there and it'll hang from your rearview mirror perfectly. And I'll insert some pictures of some beads and leather cord that you can get off of BB Craft as well. So I just used the clear fishing line, but you could put beads on it too to kind of jazz it up and customize it. BB Craft, they have tons of really beautiful beads that you could use, or you could use leather cord. They have everything for making jewelry, or you could even turn them into keychains. So definitely check out BB Craft. I'll link their information down below. And I got the molds from BB Craft too. These molds are big. The pendants are big. They're about 4 inches long and 3 inches wide. So they're a nice, good size. But check out how pretty these turned out. What do you guys think about these ones? Let me know down in the comments which one you like the most. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, and if you did, go ahead and leave me a like or go check out a few more of my other videos or even a playlist. That would help me out a lot. And check out Laura's Art Corner. She has tons of pigments for your resin and glitters. So I'll link all product information and materials used down below in the description, and any coupon codes if I have any coupon codes for you to use. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.